is Tutoring for You. I'm a certified ESL instructor, and today I'm working through a multiple choice choose multiple answers question from the reading section of the PTE exam. The instructions for this question type always read the text and answer the questions by selecting all the correct responses. More than one response is correct. The first thing that I do after finishing the directions when I see this question type is to read the question here and ask myself if it's asking a question about the entire passage or something specific that will give me some keywords. So the question here is, which of the following are true statements about adaptations? So we're looking for things that are true about adaptations. Adaptations is the keyword that we'll be looking for in the passage, or its synonyms. Your keyword will almost always be a noun or a verb. The next step is to skim and scan the passage to get the general topic and general ideas about what it says. You should probably take about 20 seconds to do this. So go ahead and take about 20 seconds to skim and scan the passage. Okay, so I noticed that they're talking about adaptations. And I noticed that they talked about several types, like I noticed structural, and I noticed physiological, and behavioral. Those are the only main types that I noticed in that short time that we were scanning. So since adaptations is our keyword and the entire passage is about adaptations, we're going to have to deal with the entire passage. Now here's where multiple choice choose multiple answers questions differ slightly from multiple choice choose single answer, because now you have to deal with every single one of these answers one by one and see if it's true or not. So the first one, they can be structural, behavioral, or physiological. I just noticed structural, behavioral, and physiological, so this answer is correct. You can't underline on the exam because it's computer-based, but you can make notes in your erasable notebook or on your scrap paper, whichever your center issues. They mostly occur in the physical appearances of special body parts of an organism. This one's not correct because physical is only one of the three types that are listed here. Physical is a synonym for structural. So mostly would mean the majority, but it's only one of three types. The next one. They are new genes created to increase an organism's chance of survival. So I'm probably looking for keywords genes and survival on this one, or some synonym. Nothing about genes, genetics, genes. I'm looking for something that has to do with those things. Here it starts talking about genetic. So you can see the word gene is part of the word genetic. Genetic is the adjective form. Let's see. The underlying genetic basis for the adaptive trait did not arise as a consequence of the environment. The genetic variant pre-existed and was subsequently selected because it provided the bearer of the variant some advantage. Okay, so here it says the genetic variant pre-existed. That's some complicated vocabulary, but genetic variant is the same thing as the different type of gene. And pre-existed means it existed in the past before it was chosen. So no, it's not a new gene that was created. Instead, it already existed, and this answer is incorrect. They are genes selected due to the benefits that they offer in a particular environment. This next one is tricky because it says the underlying genetic basis for the adaptive trait did not arise as a consequence of the environment. So at first, it would sound like this answer was not true. However, did not arise means that it was not made by the environment. The genetic variant pre-existed and was subsequently selected because of the advantage it provided. So this one is correct. The genes are selected because of the benefits. The first half of the sentence just means that they're not created because of the benefits, or they don't arise, is the word that the sentence uses. They are created by the environment to help an organism survive in its habitat. We just covered that, and it's not correct. So 2 of these answers are correct in this case. You can always check your work, however the reading section is timed, and you want to aim to spend around 2 minutes per question, and you can spend a little bit longer on a few questions here and there without running out of time. Okay, thank you and have a great day.